The Buddha once said, "As a mother would protect her only child with her own life, so too let one cultivate a boundless heart toward all beings." Real love doesn't hold on. It opens its hands. Have you ever loved someone so much it hurt? You lie awake, worrying about your child. You can't focus at work because your partner is on your mind. You have this creeping fear that your closest friend is slowly drifting away. You love them, and yet it hurts. You want to protect them, and somehow you end up pushing them away. Why does love so often arrive hand in hand with suffering? Maybe it's because love has quietly turned into something else. Something we call attachment. Because you love them, you can't let go. Because they matter, you hold on tighter. Without even realizing it, you've wrapped a chain around someone you care about and called it love. Today I want to share a poem the Buddha left us 2,500 years ago. It comes from an ancient collection of teachings, a small, quietly beautiful text known as the Metta Sutta, the discourse on loving kindness. No complicated language, no grand philosophy, just words that are still and clear, and somehow already know what you're going through. Somewhere inside that poem is an answer many of us have been searching for: loving someone and letting them go. As it turns out, those two things are not opposites at all. A mother watches her only child walk out the front door for the first time, backpack on, shoes tied, ready for school, and something in her chest tightens. Wants to call him back, wants to hold that moment still, but she doesn't. She stands at the window and watches him go, and in that watching, that quiet releasing, there is something so full and so tender it can hardly be named. The Buddha saw that woman. He wrote this poem for her. It began about 2,500 years ago, beneath the shaded trees of a forest in northern India. The Buddha and his students had gathered together. That day, a group of monks were about to be sent off to meditate deep in the forest, alone for an extended retreat. But something in the air felt unsettled. The forest was said to be home to spirits. At night, the darkness was total, and the sounds of wild animals drifted through the trees. For many of the monks, the thought of staying there filled them with dread. The Buddha noticed their unease, and so before they left he spoke, not a lecture, not a warning. He offered them a poem. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy and at ease. The strong and the weak, the tall and the small, the seen and the unseen, those near and those far, those already born and those yet to come. May every living being, without exception, be happy. The Buddha's voice was calm and unhurried, no urgency, no command, like dropping a single stone into still water at dawn. The words moved out slowly, gently, but all the way to the edges. As a mother would protect her only child with her own life, so too, let one cultivate a boundless heart toward all living beings. Something shifted in the monks. The fear hadn't disappeared, but something larger than the fear had taken root inside them. The Buddha continued, "Whether you are standing, walking, sitting, or lying down, as long as you are awake, hold this intention. This, they say, is the highest way of living." And with that, the monks walked into the forest. The darkness was still there, the spirits perhaps too, but in each of their hearts a quiet flame had been lit. Just this: may all beings be well. Within this poem, the Buddha offers one of the most beautiful images in all of his teachings. As a mother would protect her only child with her own life. When you hear those words, what comes to mind? A mother shielding her child. That kind of love asks for nothing in return. Even when the child doesn't listen, even when the child grows up and moves far away, a mother's wish stays the same, simple and whole. I just want you to be happy, that's all. This is where the Buddha is pointing us, toward the very heart of what love can be. In Buddhist teaching, there is a word, metta. It means loving kindness, or more simply, the wish for another's happiness. But it is subtly different from wanting someone to stay close to you, wanting them near, wanting them to see you, wanting them to choose you. Those are real feelings, but in Buddhist teaching they fall under a different name, attachment. To be attached is to grip, to close your fist around someone and hold tight. The love in this poem is something else entirely. Look at the words again. May all beings be happy. Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say, may they stay with me. It doesn't say, may they love me back. Just, may they be happy. This is what the Buddha calls a love that is free. Pause. When someone moves away from us, when a child leaves home, when a relationship slowly changes shape, when a dear friend sets off somewhere new, we feel the loss. We call it loss, but loving kindness quietly says, if you are happy, truly happy, then that is enough. Letting go is not the same as giving up. It is trusting the other person, wishing them well, and opening your hands. That the Buddha wrote into a poem 2,500 years ago is what love looks like when it is fully free. So how do we actually bring this into everyday life? Let's think about raising children for a moment. When a child doesn't grow the way we imagined, parents feel a quiet panic rise. Try harder, do better, be more. And because we care, the words slip out before we can stop them. That impulse comes from love. There's nothing wrong with it. But sometimes, without noticing, that love shifts into something like, please become the version of yourself I need you to be. And that is attachment. A child is a life before they are your child. They came into this world to live their own story. In the spirit of the Buddha's poem, to love them might mean this: may you be happy. Even if your happiness looks nothing like what I pictured. When you can open your hands that wide, something changes. The child has room to breathe, to discover, to bloom in ways you never could have planned for them. The same is true at work, in friendships, in any relationship where you feel unseen. They don't understand me. Why won't anyone recognize how hard I'm trying? How is it that I give this much, and no one notices? That kind of pain grows in the gap between what we expect from others and what they give us. The teaching of loving kindness turns that around. Instead of waiting for others to fill something in you, begin with them. May you be well, even the person who frustrates you, even the manager who overlooks you, even the colleague you can't quite connect with. It might feel impossible at first. That's okay. You don't have to mean it completely, not right away. Just try whispering it inwardly. May you be well. Something small but real tends to loosen in your chest when you do. And one more thing worth saying, letting go is not a single moment. It is a daily turning. The Buddha knew this. In the poem he says, standing, walking, sitting, lying down. Hold this intention as long as you are awake. This is something you return to again and again. So today, when someone comes to mind, someone you love, someone you worry about, someone you can't stop thinking about, try offering them this, just quietly inside. May you be happy. Letting go doesn't mean loving less. It means loving differently. From a hand that grits to a hand that simply holds open and wishes well. If there is one thing I hope stays with you from today, it's this. Loving someone and letting them go, these are not opposites. When we love someone deeply, we want them to be well, even when their path takes them somewhere we can't follow, even when their happiness lives outside the space we share with them. That is the love the Buddha shaped into a poem 2,500 years ago. A love turned quietly outward, toward every living thing, asking nothing back, holding nothing down, just wishing, may you be well, may you be free, may you be happy. That is what the Metta Sutta calls loving kindness, a love with open hands. If someone is on your heart right now, as you listen to this, try offering them that wish, silently, just for a moment. May you be happy. Notice what happens in your hands when you say it. They might open, just slightly, and through that opening something warm might pass through, like a breeze you didn't know you needed. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope the rest of your day is gentle, and if that breeze finds its way to someone far from you, someone you haven't spoken to in years, someone whose name still catches in your throat, let it go there too. A wish costs nothing to send.